And now an editorial from Jason Cunningham.
I want to talk to you for a moment about loss. You may have heard a lot about my bid for student government president. I lost. It's not a hard thing. It's very easy to do. I'm very familiar with it. I lost at Risk last night. Colin and I were playing Risk, and we lost there too. But it can often be difficult to deal with loss after something like that has happened. We've also lost at the NCAA in basketball, which is very regrettable. I saw the game and cried at the end. Loss is a hard thing to deal with, and I don't have any great suggestions for dealing with loss. Loss is just a tough thing that everyone has to deal with, and I may not be speaking very eloquently right now, but I want you to know I'm speaking from the heart because as a professional loser, I want you to know that loss is something that we will all face time and time again, but it's more important during a time of loss that you get back up on your feet and keep going. Because what's more important about a loss than losing? Getting back up and going again. That didn't make any sense, but bear with me. Losing is a part of life. We lose more often than we win, I'm convinced. And when we win, it should be an exception to a long string of losses. Abraham Lincoln lost 14 elections before he won the presidency. 14 elections, between 12 and 14, something like that. The point of the matter is, losses are a fact of life, and we should all get used to them. Now, the team did a great job. It was an excellent game. They stuck with them to the very end. And we were even tied at one point, which was awesome, 40-40. It was an awesome game. But I want to congratulate them for sticking with it. They fought hard. They put their 100% into that game, and I congratulate them for it. It's hard to lose, but even if you do lose, you can take comfort in the fact that you gave it your all, you tried your hardest, and you did your best. And that is worth celebrating.
Thanks so much, Jason.
You're welcome.
My loss of Lost for a month is going to be troubling for me.
You lost?
See, this past Thursday was the last episode of Lost for a month.
Yeah.
So I've lost for a month.
Yeah, I lost before it began.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Alrighty.
Before we end the show tonight, we want to do something a little bit different.
We'll be doing this latter part of the show to tell you a little bit about interesting things happening this week on campus.
On Thursday from 1 to 2 p.m. in the K Chapel, there will be a panel discussion called Homelessness in Healthcare, the Struggle of Living in Poverty. ATV
will begin airing some of its classics starting this Thursday, and we want to know from you via email what programming you'd like to see. Just give us an email at programming@auatv.com.
To find out more about these events, check out our blog at yeartodateshow.wordpress.com.
And if you want to advertise an upcoming event, please feel free to email us at yeartodate@auatv.com.
Do you want to get involved in Year to Date?
If you want to join our team, please email us at yeartodate@auatv.com. How many times can we say that?
We can say it a lot.
Yeartodate@auatv.com.
Yeartodate@auatv.com. And that's our show. We'd like to thank our guests, Daniel Pineda and Mark Tomek.
We'd also like to thank our crew, Molly Swade, Laura Gibson, Christina Barcole, Nate Hoffmarch, and John Rothman. Josh Rothman.
Well, that's all the time we have this week.
Sorry, Josh. We'll be sure to tune in next week, Sunday at 9:30 for another episode of Year to Date right here on ATV.
Have a wonderful night, and thank you so much for watching.
Good night.